fellowship and love. I had that, and then just this morning, I thought of well, not sorry, I thought of it. God came to me to think about it. It was basically faith, and we've been talking with First Lady talking about having faith, just for faith of healing, faith that God will do anything, and that's kind of what I talk about, is this faith itself, and which is really good with our Sunday school this morning was talking about faith, and so it kind of all comes together. So I thank God for that. It's all coming together. What happened to me is that, well, first of all, I've been dealing with my foot a lot, just with my foot injury, and so First Lady gave me a reminder yesterday when she was at my house, just to keep the faith that that no matter what the doctors say to me about what's going on with my foot, that it's already been healed, because Jesus Christ paid prices in His stripes for my healing. So I've been really working on that myself. Last night I was all of a sudden I was about to go to sleep last night, and I just felt really sick. Like I was like, my body was aching, and I was like, what's going on out of nowhere? My whole body just aching really bad. And I was telling my husband, and I was like, I just don't feel good. This was really bad, and then I woke up. It was still, I couldn't get a good night's sleep last night, and I woke up this morning, it was the same thing. It was just really, and it was so bad where I was like on my knees, and I was like, I can't get up. And it was kind of like it just came up to me over and over again in my mind. You know how the devil puts stuff in your mind over and over again, saying, well, just don't go to church, just rest, and rest here, and you just relax, and you'll feel better. Take some medicine, and you feel good. And I was just like, I was actually considering doing that. And then it came to me, it's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to let the devil come to me. And my husband was really good encouragement. He was telling me just pray about it. And so I just got on my knees, prayed about it, and I'll tell you instantly, God healed me. Instantly. So God is so good, He healed me instantly. I'm telling you that I still feel a little achy, still feeling a little bit, in my chest, kind of congestion. But, I feel a lot better now than I do this morning. Where I really feel like I'm moving this morning. I did not feel like moving. Amen. So with that turn that God put the faith into fellowship and love, which is very important to have fellowship and love, Amen. We all have to have fellowship together and to love together, and that helps us bring us up with our fellowship, is to have a fellowship as a one, as a family. Amen. And I thank God for having a family that wants to fellowship. Amen. That means a lot to me. Amen. That helps me, puts me up as a person to want to live for God and serve Him. And because if I didn't have family today, I don't know where I'd be right now. And having God, with me through all my turns and my trials and everything, I don't know where I'd be right now. So I thank God for that. I was trying to look for, I was trying to think of what basically with the faith. I had a few scriptures that I want to briefly just go through. Amen. And then, I'll be finished. Amen. That's all right. A few scriptures I had on there was from Hebrews chapter 11. It's the first verse, and also it'll be the 6th verse as well. No, sorry, first verse and the 5th verse and 6th verse. And what it says is, the first verse is, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So what I got from that is that, faith is something that we're not seeing. We worship God, and we don't see Him. We don't, we can't see God, but we have faith that He's there, and He's there to be our provider. He's there for us. So, faith is just like that as well. Is that we don't see, a faith, we don't see the evidence of things that, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. But, we have faith in God to make everything fine and good. So that really touched home for me because, having faith is really important. And, there's different levels, in my life that I'm going through is I'm just trying to help, God to help me to strengthen my level of faith. Because I have faith. It's just that I have to get God to really strengthen my faith, and I thank God for just acceptance of that, me personally, acceptance myself, and just got to keep on praying and fasting for me to, continue that faith. And then on verse 5, still in chapter 11, by faith, it says, Elok has taken away so that he did not see death, and God was not found because God has taken him. For before he was taken, he had this testimony that he pleased God. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder, and those who diligently seek him.
Amen.
And I really like that a lot, because that's actually what we are always the way we want. Is that, to believe that, God is our rewarder, and without faith, it's impossible. That scripture was really good because it tells you right at the point that it's impossible. If we don't have faith that God's going to make a way or reward us, or, not here, but only in heaven as well, then we won't, we will not get, we won't be anything. We won't, be able to get what we need to do. And, that with his testimony, and with that's what we need. Without faith, it's impossible to please God.
Amen.
And for he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him.
Amen.
And I'm continuing to seek God for that faith, and I want to always please the Lord. That means a lot, to please him, so he can be pleased with me. And so I thank God for his time, for the word of inspiration, and I'll get back to the hands to